If you are dysregulated, you will not be able to create your dream life. This is a realization I had that I didn't even realize was the reason why my dream life wasn't appearing in my life. No matter how hard I tried to visualize, no matter how hard I try to stay positive, no matter how much aligned action I was taking, no matter how much I was tapping and doing all of the things that people tell you to do to create your dream life, things weren't shifting. And it wasn't because the tools weren't working. It was because I had a dysregulated nervous system that I wasn't even aware of in the first place. The first time that this happens to me was when I hit a certain income level that completely freaked me out. I didn't even know it was happening. I made a certain amount of money I was really working hard for. And I remember the moment I saw the money hit my bank account, I panicked. And I was very overwhelmed and I couldn't hold it. My nervous system believed that the money on my account was dangerous. It was unsafe to have that much money. And so what I did is I sabotaged. Months later, my income dropped by a lot. I just wasn't aware that I didn't have a regulated nervous system. So what I had to do instead is to look at the signs that were clearly showing up that were dysregulating me, that I wasn't even aware of. Because creating your dream life is all about expansion. It's all about creating unbelievable success or lots and lots of money or the love of your life or traveling the world. It doesn't truly matter what it is that you want, but what it is that you want will not happen if your nervous system feels unsafe, if your body feels unsafe. And if you are in fight or flight, which today, because a lot of us are chronically stressed, we are in constant fight or flight unless we don't learn how to regulate ourselves and get ourselves out of that state. So think about it this way. If you have a dysregulated nervous system and if you are in a state of fight or flight, your body believes that there is danger. Your body believes that there is a lion trying to catch you and your body is running for its life to survive. The only difference is that there is no lion. You might be at home. You are physically completely safe, but your body still thinks there is a lion trying to catch you. And that stress that you are experiencing through work, through relationships, through life, truly, is what is keeping you stuck because of your dysregulated nervous system. Your nervous system right now is trying to survive. Your body is trying to survive. And if you're trying to survive, you will not be able to create your dream life. And I'm saying this in a very factual way, but it's also emotional because it makes me really sad to see so many women so stressed out that their bodies are breaking down. All of the symptoms that we are experiencing today, chronic pain, chronic issues, tension headaches, pain in our bodies, PMS, period pain, all of these issues that have been so normalized by society are actually signs of a dysregulated nervous system and signs that your body is no longer able to handle that stress. I've seen it in my mother. My mother had to have a hysterectomy. She's had cysts all of her life, very heavy periods, and just a lot of health problems, a lot of pain. And my entire life growing up as a child, I remember she was always having something. She was always in pain. But what I saw is she pushed through. And I know that back then my mother did that for her family, for me, for my dad. But I knew that now I know that pushing through, that making sure we had food on the table was breaking down her body. And my mom was trying to survive. Like so many of us today, we might have all possibilities, opportunities like never before to truly create the life that we desire. We have things like the internet. In one click, we could create a complete different life if we wanted to. But we might want to, and we might even show up, and we might even do all the things that we want to. But if it comes from a dysregulated place, things will not shift. Things will not change. This message is for you. If you've been trying to manifest, you've been trying to change, you've been trying to create your dream life, as much as this concept is fun and exciting, we also have to get a little bit serious and look at our health and look at our bodies. Ask yourself, how are you sleeping? How are you eating? Are you in pain? Do you have any symptoms like irregular cycles, period pain, chronic pain, tension headaches, maybe stiff shoulders? These are all signs of a dysregulation within yourself. In order for you to manifest what it is that you want, your body first has to believe that it can. And if your body doesn't believe that it can, no matter how much action you take, no matter how much you visualize, you might see a glimpse like I did with my financial success. But then, because I wasn't aware, my nervous system showed me we're not ready yet. We first got to regulate ourselves. And I wish I would have seen this message back then, because if I would have known, okay, now it's time to regulate myself, to learn to hold this success, to learn to hold that I can have this much money on my bank account and feel safe, right? It's like the people that keep attracting undesired relationships and the people that truly want to attract the love of their life, but they sabotage themselves over and over again and always attract the ones that are not good for them. We attract what we are on the inside. And if you don't feel safe, if you are not regulated, if you don't believe that you deserve these things, the universe will give you what is inside of you. And so that's why manifestation, as beautiful as the whole concept is, and I teach on that too, we have to look deeper. We have to look at the root of why certain things are not showing up the way that we want to. And when we do, then things will start to shift. Because oftentimes we also believe, oh, once I have this thing, I will finally not feel the stress anymore. But trust me, I've made that money and I thought the money was going to resolve my money issues, and it made it worse because I wasn't regulated, because I didn't understand what was going on. And this also took me many steps back, because from that moment on, it was really hard to recreate that up until I realized I needed to do the healing on myself. And the money was just a representation of what was going on inside of me. That lack of money was a representation of what was going on inside of me. No matter how much action I took, no matter how much I showed up, things wouldn't shift unless I shifted within myself. Now, one thing to regulate your nervous system, and there are many, many things that you can do. So I'm happy to do another video on that if you would like to. But one way to regulate your nervous system is even the simple act of taking deep breaths. Breathing in and out is telling your nervous system that you are safe, that you're okay, that there's no lion trying to catch you right now. Because what happens when that lion is trying to catch you, your body is not breathing normally. You have shallow breath. In order for you to tell your nervous system that you're safe, taking deep breaths and taking that time to slow down will tell your nervous system, hey, hold on, we are safe, we are good, nothing is happening. The simple act of breathing deeply will make such a big difference to your life, to your nervous system, and to your manifestations. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you could relate. If you did, please let me know down below. Sending you so much love, and until the next time, bye-bye.